My country people them. When I listen to the last audio conversations, the way they shit no white blast AMBA terrorist, equally say FM Lucyfer, a believer before we kumkumaisi on the 24th of October 2024. They be very interesting because it could tell when at the level of frustration, this one it will open up a window of understanding, not just about this particular individual, but the general ambazona terrorists, the way they remain inside bush. When I listen.
How you going to defy war be youth? Man, or you today get right Okada for road, they work na money. Eh? They work na money for road, they will define a war. If you say they will ever support we, they don't ever support we. They will always be against we because according to them now, we will disturb their businesses. We will disturb their thing they do, their activities that they carry on. So they must turn black left for our back for the show. I mean, they will say we will disturb them. Better, if Okada man no work Okada, he will enter street, connect the chop. He will enter street, he must share, he don't too much. If taxi man no work, they will match. If business buy and sell, they no buy, they say, they have no chop for us, they go enter street, talk say, enough is enough. They think don't too much. They want an end to the issue. And that's a simple truth. Who will stop for the bit around the bush? Who know how to end the war? Why do you want to do one? So people don't take the one because they want to make their business. They get their money for their pocket. They do their thing and they just slow the war. I don't tire. Me, Lucyfer. I don't tire. I don't tire. We change strategy. We use strategy now so they can stop all things. If you church me, know who. My pray for us. Me know who. We change the strategy for the war. I swear to God. The way to this 8 years, now 8 days. What make a fight for 100 years? The would we all die now. Would can benefit. I'm an recruitment. We go na go. When I look at how many population don't remain. We die every day. We go. As we die, we go. So the wipe. We go. Small. Probably win. Finally, go resign again for DDR. We do still die again for a year. When I tell you, say, I beg. I talk. I beg anybody else. We change the strategy for the war. I go start them. Now me I will be first man for start. Una we hear them. As you don't start so, for start and have a problem. Now me I go start. I go start them.
Lucyfer talks say 8 years, no be 8 days. The question I say, now who send you for bush? If you don't tire for that bush, come on for the bush, come for DDR center. Yes, yourself, it go mention the DDR center for audio number 4. So this one is just the first audio out of 4 audios then where 11. It said the need for punish the Anglophone civilian population so that make all man feel pain so that they go end the war. Why would I want to end the war? The war where we necessarily declare them against the Anglophone civilian population when I want to end them, when I need to still win fatly as nobody talk, wata, we jam them, and all of that stupidity where we have the singer for 2018-19 when I don't tire. Now you see the talk today, so they know they recruit any new terrorists them anymore. Now ye the talk cannot be me. Make una listen. Now the assessment is the appraisal where the AMBA should know why blast system where it there for bush. Now ye talk am. Say they don't feel recruit anymore. Say other one they surrender and they kill them every single day. Now the assessment that and now exactly what me I don't tell una from the Cameroon military to the ordinary Anglophones them to all the black legs them say make we continue for the Kumkumaisi should know why blast them. Sooner or later we will wipe them out, and when they finish and then the other one that they remain for Facebook they make noise, they could just remain noise makers them like the Eric Tato, Tapang Ivo, Ayabacho Lucas them, Sako Ekome them. They could just become irrelevant noise makers them for Facebook. They target now they should know why blast on the ground where they carry the guns them. We need to wipe them all out and then this nonsense it go end. When I don't hear how the Lucyfer talk, he said the AMBA they disturb the business for the Okada picking them. Yes. Said the Okada picking they see them now like people they just disturb and now why that way they could turn to black legism. Fantastic. Now I understand why it will be important for inject the idea for taxi color change for Bamenda for their heads. Because as illiterate and stupid as they be, they don't understand them. They just think it is so when they go punish the Anglophone civilian population, then the Anglophone civilian population they go come out on the streets, they cry about poor beer. Say me poor beer can't end the war. And now why this way when I see why way the phony charlatans them where they call themselves journalists and they call themselves what is civil society and the ones where they call themselves the talking heads where they do for social media. Every time the AMBA terrorists they will commit atrocity on the Anglophone civilian population, what if they run go do? They instead run go call say make Cameroon government do something. That is the MO, the modus operandi of the AMBA terrorists. Say they go punish the Anglophone civilian population for the way where the civilian population they go beg President Paul Biya say make a can dialogue and negotiate with the Anglophone, the AMBA terrorists them. That is their MO. Because they know, so they don't get them the capability for fight the military. So what they go do now, say they go inflict pain on themselves, on their own civilian population. Look at every single strategy where they don't use them. Whether not the lockdowns, the school boycott, burning down of schools, hospitals, digging up roads, killing Anglophones them, beheading human beings them. All the people the way they target them now Anglophone civilians, because their only strategy now for hold the Anglophone civilian population hostage, and then in the hope say make Cameroon government it can pay the ransom. My advice for the government now say make them no pay the ransom, make they leave them, make they punish the Anglophone civilian population if they want to. Sooner or later the punishment it will become unbearable. Their calculation, as the Lucifer itself it will articulate them for audio number 4 when I go hear them. Their calculation I say if they punish the Anglophone civilian population so much, the population will talk say enough is enough, they go tire, then they go come out on the streets, and then they go get solution. That is their calculation. But it go backfire, because the more they punish the Anglophone civilian population, the more the civilian population they understand will be their true enemy. So even if the civilian population they come out on the streets tomorrow, they're not going to come out on the streets, they call Napobia a name. No. They know who they punish them. They are not stupid. They know who they give them lockdowns, ghost towns, beheadings, and all this torture. Stop their picking. I mean, they don't go for school. The civilian population, they understand this. And when they come out on the streets, when the civilian population vex, they go vent their anger now on the shit. No white blast where they carry the guns. And now wait where we want. Now make una listen to audio number 2. It be even more interesting.
My brother, may I come again? Can talk again? Lucifer the talk. Something the way I don't know. We never realize them. If we don't realize of, we don't know. We know why would they get difficulties for 20th May, 11 February. Now because also the alarming schools they go on. That's why it's would over suffer for 20th May, 11 February. We go allow semi school go on. They go reach now. 11 February, they will start to say cash they get a drop program for go close school. So no one know 11 February, no one know 20th May. Why? We allow me school go. The way for take a close down 11 February and 20th May for the whole Ambazonian or for the Amber land. Now for semi school no function. If school no function for the whole Amber land, now who do one go match? For that 11 February and 20th May, you look as you could relax for that days, you know. You would relax. But now, because of so allow semi school go 11 February, we will start again. Maybe any man can say go start fight, go start communicate again. 20th May, go start do the same way. The best way for do and for do it. Now for stop school. The best way for key something, now for key the root cause of the thing. So for we for stop 11 February and 20th May, no ever come to an existence. Now for semi school no ever function for Ambazonian. The we for stop first school living certificate and common entrance and the GCE. Now for semi school no go, so that it will alter everything. And seriously, we no get no problem again for those things. We no get no problem. No government certificate no go do it be for Ambaland.
So now in that. Now when a so-called field marshal that Lucifer, it talks say, may they stop all schools for the Anglophone zone. Say for stop 20th May and 11 February, may begin a no march. May they stop all schools, GCE, Banam, first school living certificate, Banam, all Cameroon government certification them. May they Banam. And this is a come for Tockham in the previous audio say 8 years no be 8 days. Imagine say 8 years ago when this nonsense is start. If Pekin be then at age of 5 years old, today that Pekin been at 13 years old, no education, he no go even know how to scratch his name, he no go know how to count. What will be the future for that Pekin? In the past 8 years, they don't born about 1 million Pekin them in the Anglophone zone, 1 million people them. In the future, what those Pekin they could do if they not get no education? Imagine say you will be 10 years old. For 2016-17, now when they start this nonsense. 8 years later, how old you could be? At least 18, 19 years old. You're supposed to don't get ordinary level. You're supposed to don't get some certifications, some qualifications where you could use them for better your future. What will be the future for all those people where they don't go for school? But this is exactly what Ambazonia terrorism is all about. Targeting Anglophone civilian population. So when I don't hear In order for stop make pikin no march for 11 February and 20th May, they get to stop all schools them. So when I hear earlier on for September 2024, you get the Apostolic Nuncio from Rome, when a Pope, the emissary for Cameroon, it condemn the school boycott. You get all the civil society, they come out, they condemn them. You get the United Nations itself, it condemn the school boycott. But ambassador terrorists, they tell us the solution for their problems now for ban schools in the Anglophone zone. When I listen to the next audio.
Before they sit in for next month, we don't suppose to start, it cause a lot of havoc. For end war, the civilian they must cry. Civilian must cry before war end. If civilian no cry, war no end. Yes. Even the military cry, we ambassadors they cry. You don't get nothing for do there. You don't get nothing for do to nobody. Yes. You don't get nothing. But if the population they cry, the civilian they cry, it affect the people. Because the interest of the people now for the civilians, not for we don't choose gun for go die. There are small picking the so where they call themselves they be future leaders of tomorrow. Better more shorting they say may they be future fighters of tomorrow, future rebels of tomorrow, future terrorists of tomorrow. And I think that way the international community no go on here, go on put an end for the thing very fast. I swear, my brother then. More just share the responsibility. How many man take your own part? So sleep with us, think say it is start time. Now which time it start your own. When they share any start even at tomorrow, some start your own. It depends.
Yes, my country people them. I hope so when I don't hear what we talk and when I hear very clearly. For people the way they need to pay attention, make I repeat them. So-called FM Lucifer talk say make the cause havoc. It no be different from what way Christopher Anu be talk. When I listen. So you see, what way the shit no white blast they talk inside bush, and the Chris Anu way there for Facebook it make noise from the United States of America. It no be different. Chris Anu talks to make the cause devastation in the Anglophone zone. FM Lucifer it and this shit no white blast illiterate so-called Lucifer it talks to make the cause havoc. It's a made they make civilians, they made they cry, so that they go call that Pekin and say the future terrorists of tomorrow. May they not call them say future leaders. Of course, when Pekin no go for school, it go lead now with it. It could be now future rebel, future terrorist. It said now by doing that, by making the population illiterate, by making them future rebels, future terrorists, it go scare the international community. It go intimidate all man. Say, oh look, oh that people they be illiterate, so they go become terrorists. They go kill themselves tomorrow. So make we run, go stop them.
Many of you believe we are in war. We are not in war. We are not in war. I am still waiting to see the kind of devastation that I see in Ukraine, in Victoria. How can we convince anybody there is war when there is no devastation? You saw Syria, the war in Syria. You saw the devastation. No doubt we begin to wonder, why is the international community not coming to us? Why are they not talking to us? They have not seen any devastation to prove there is war. Diplomats are still leaving Yaoundé and going to Bamenda, leaving Yaoundé and going to Boya, holding conferences. And we say there is war? It's a waste of time. Let us put our money together and devastate those towns and cities, and let the world media descend upon Ambazonia and tell our story as they do in Syria, as they do in Ukraine, as they did in Iraq, in Afghanistan. That's what we need to do.
So when I see their calculation, and Chris Anu talk exactly the same thing, said the only thing where it will bring the international community now when where they see devastation on the ground. So when I see their mentality, their train of thought, everything from the very first day, their calculation it will be now for target the Anglophone civilian population. That is the MO. It has never changed because they don't get them the capability, and they know this. They don't get the capability for face the Cameroon military. They don't get any means for force the Cameroon military for do anything, or for force the Cameroon government for do anything. The only powers where they get them now on the unarmed, innocent civilian population. School picking them. Mami we want go for church. Ordinary woman where they go for farm, they catch them, they kill them, they behead them. public executions of innocent people them. Now for Wusa way and Bazuna terrorists their power a lie on Anglophone civilian population. Now I go play the next audio my contribute them. When I listen to the last audio number 4.
Because the war is so you know a particular set of people. That war for all of us will feel the impact equally. We don't suffer. For me, the market, church, Okada, none for the function. If we just be so the whole place just be so silent. You go pain all man will join the war too. Because for we war, the population cry. When the population cry, they go enter street. And when they enter street, they go protest. And when they protest, you go outside. You go call for attention. See, people are dying. People are lamenting. But now, with the fire war, with the poor mercy, with the fire war, with the poor enjoyment, with the fire war, people they travel, with the fire war, people they say, with the fire war, people they do their businesses. You don't know now so that people they tumble left our back so they disturb their businesses. But if you don't close down everything, we not know the function. For 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year time, everybody for don't enter the work. I talk say enough is enough. We don't tire. Bad the work, motor the work, cocoa the go no nothing. Or better me all with lament we hungry. We hunger whole we very badly. That's the behalf of Sudan all man go enter to talk say no. Enough is enough. Not enough for function. Even light not supposed to be. We supposed to go kumba no really need to fight one and say go kill army. We supposed to shoot all transformer cut up pour inside kumba me for down. Me no light no be no nothing no be. We play job inside dark me job say we suffer all of us. Even water self no even supposed to be. If I be given for go poison even that cashman for kumba no. I brought poison that cashman. Me no man no drink water. Better me job say what would you suffer? I swear to God. If I tell you my mind inside for you war no. Now say no. In fact, una go siam, una just wait. I want to say no. Any ever be me be the trip. If na civilian wa kimi me de kimi number wa kimi amba kimi. In a military kimi be the one no school not to go function as it concern na me. Okada no go work. All go join to fight the war all we. You know too much.
Lucifer talks for win war and for make population cry. Fantastic. So, like at the talk, when I don't get their modus operandi, their mode of operation, it has always been from the very first day now for target the Anglophone civilian population. It's a even market, even church. It's a make the population cry, make they punish their own people them. It go on for even talk about what will be happen for Warana, South Sudan. It said the hunger will happen for day. It go make and people they talk say enough is enough. Make una understand say this so. The South Sudan way they talk about the people they nobody fight for separation by the ways. And secondly, the people for South Sudan they nobody punish their own people. They will fight against the Central Sudanese government. Where it means say now the people then for the Republic of Sudan they will punish the people there for South Sudan. Why were the people there for South Sudan? They try to punish the people there for Northern Sudan, if you want to call them so. So, for our own unique situation in the Anglophone zone and Seweti, the AMBA terrorists, they know they fight Cameroon government. All these threats, the way they talk, say they ban schools, say they make the population they cry, say even one go it's even E1, it talks say if he be get the capability, if for poison the water catchment for Kumba, for poison Anglophone civilian population them. Now what's the way talk? When I hear the kind of things the way talk, it say they need for shoot all the transformers them, make the population it be in total chaos. It say me they cause havoc. It say me they destroy all those things where they destroy them. The Anglophone civilian population. If they get the means, if they had the capability, therefore don't commit atrocities the way we not even know. What way they don't do them in the Anglophone zone, that's just what they were capable or they were able to do. No, not because they hold back, no. It's because they don't have the capability for do worse things them. They would have done it. They just don't have that capability. My country people them. So you go hear them, they go to compare situations with South Sudan, compare situations then with, for example, Ukraine. No, Ukraine they attack now Russia, and then Russia they attack Ukraine for our own stupid, primitive Anglophone terrorism. Now Anglophone they attack Anglophone while hoping and waiting, say, as they don't hold themselves hostage, make the international community can help them for stop them from killing themselves. That is the unique stupidity of the Anglophone situation. The unique wickedness of the Anglophones them say they punish not themselves, their own picking them, their own civilian population, while hoping and begging for Yaoundé London, New York, Paris, for can't help them stop themselves from Nkunda Titi or for Bamenda or for Batibo, may they know they execute their own people them. That is the unique situation which way they happen in the Anglophone zone. Now in that, when I don't hear them for ourselves, right? So now when I understand why we did she know why blast it be compromised. Because of all these threats them, where it don't make them, and it don't go on for carry out some of those atrocities them. Now why that way the civilian population, they move their hand. When the kumkum distributors they be enter for meme for kumkumize this shit no white blast and the whole camp, no man in no cough. They see them, they should run them quiet. And that is all we need. When the civilian population they don't tire their stupidity and their terrorism and their torment, they go move their hands and then kumkum distributors, they go wipe them. That is the situation. Before I conclude this presentation, I want make una understand something. Make us share a personal experience with una. The audios the way so-called FM Lucyfer come for talk, all those things the way talk up. Now exactly the same kind of things the way me I be here face to face with the AMBA terrorism time where they come from my house with guns for can't kidnap me for 2018. One of the things the way the beginning we talk about, I no go ever forget them now say, he said the day for bush they suffer and we there for town we they enjoy our lives. Now one of the grievances that this with the AMBA terrorists they get them with all the other Anglophone civilian population say the day for bush they suffer and every other person they enjoy their lives. Now me I send you for bush. Now the first question that, and if the bush is strong past you, why is still there for the bush? Come on you for the bush, nyafuka. DDR still there open. If you don't like the bush, come for DDR, idiot.
Your Majesty, good morning.
Good morning.
You are currently in Okatunja, and we are the AMBA General Lucyfer forces. And we have some few questions for you. Your Majesty, Your Highness, you as a friend of the people, so are you aware of the current crisis in your land?
Yes, I'm aware.
What have you done to protect your people and Amazonia from the Republic in this crisis?
I told the government that they should not be killing my people. That they should instead go in for a dialogue. Because this killing tomorrow, why shall we have?
Your Highness, we the people of Amazonia, we see your name as a candidate for La Republic regional election. Is that true?
I am there as a pawn.
But we see your name as a candidate. That means you will be voted in the
you are one of the candidates.
The candidate of the upcoming La Republic regional election. Is that true? Are you a candidate?
Yes, I've not seen, but I heard.
That you are a candidate.
We have it here.
Okay, what do you have to tell us about that? That you are the friend of the people, put on the throne by the people and be respected by the people, and your people are being killed, and then you are not going out to look for the solution to how you can stop your people from being killed, and then you are instead going in for the election. Do you see that as a way out, as a traditional ruler of the people? Do you see that going in for the election in the midst of war that people are being killed? Are you see it as a solution?
No, it's not there.
Then why do you accept that?
I mean that I was not there when they were.
Okay, you are not aware of it.
Yes.
Okay, you are not aware. Okay, let's go very fast. Okay, you have heard about this. You have heard about the killing of children in schools. You have heard mistreating that are happening in our children, teachers in school. What is our opinion about this school junction in Amazonia?
When I go back now, I and my counselor will see to see what we can do. Because I cannot sit here and give you and take a decision with you people.
So upon all the killing that were killing schools, children in school, kidnapping teachers, kidnapping students. So what is your thought on that about school resumption? As far as school resumption is concerned?
No, I wouldn't accept that the school should continue.
Yeah.
If the children are being killed,
So okay.
I can't accept it.
So now that our children really need that education, and they are trying to acquire the education, and they are being killed, they are being kidnapped, what is your advice on that? What can we do for the children to effectively go back to school now in this middle of this war?
This one.
That's a tough question for me.
The question is not tough until you have tried to answer.
What is your own advice
Yes, what is that? Yes.
to others that are still going to school? Meanwhile, there is a crisis in Cameroon.
I will advise them to hold on first.
Holding on forever, or what do you think is the solution to for us to put in place for our children to effectively go to school in the midst of this crisis?
You don't have something to say.
Hmm?
You don't have something to say.
No.
Okay.
I thought they have given you a question.
For the last one.
Okay, lastly, now that you are a fund of the South people, you are an Amazonian, and you have told us here that you have been nominated a candidate of the Republican election, and you have earlier told us that you have tell the AMBA General forces to start fighting the government.
To stop fighting.
Military. Not so.
Because now
Now that you are here now, we consider you as an enabler. Do you know so? That you are enabling the public activities in Amazonia.
because they are abandoned people.
Are you aware of that?
No.
Okay, now that you are here, any person that is enabling the public in this Amazonian land, you are a barrier to us. Now that you are here, because the only thing that is going to happen now here is that justice is going to take its course. So what after your justice, what is your advice to other funds in Amazonia and chiefs?
I would only advise them to to work together with their people.
By going in for regional elections?
No.
No. By telling the international community that peace is returning in Cameroon normally.
Everything is normal.
Or by
No. I said they say the foreign countries will come before they start to settle the peace.
So as you are here now heading to the village, are you for one Cameroon federation or for separation?
I am for one Cameroon.
Okay. Thank you very much. God bless you. And justice.
Well, let me ask you some questions.
My country people them, the traditional rulers then go around when the elders, the traditional elders for the insult culture, they don't assemble and they don't make a decision. Then go so festival, the cultural festival, when 1 week from the 27th of November to the 4th of December 2024 will go on. When I listen and then I go talk after.
So why you? Belum so daun ben. Awun tia wain so. Kabi odun dan. Akem bi kidaji unlon so ajinyang wawa jansa in so fen. Kinyo kya de gitu nanyang kiyo wata. Mina pen ba masu ya ji. Inyo ke vene yu. Asem nenjo, sem nenjo. Kina ma kin ba si. Ba une la yo fe ko wai so inari bo nyo yo da ga. Ngam vena une ye li won. Un bi me anen so aji yiwata. Yiwata. Our weekend 27 Oden November men mai sia bisivi pe in December even men dia dua show bombi Oden 27 awa yung lamo wisdom yu kung mong yu mina pen ba masu ya ji na Dabe na one ben. Asu ji drum me devin ben ay mo Nkunda bombi. Losen sa il di drum ben men lar men adu bombi ya. Ka. Lo ki osen sa drum wo dia. Wanoji. Abo yo do yen ti ba la wuki. Ba sa wi lo du bombi. Awa switi ben elimadaka inside bena. Abo ben yo tin di won gong. I won be ben dranya. Una suyeji siagan sebe na one dina liwon I wonde ya na ngeli ndine awayen liwo dosi gibi ya daune Nina fen ba masuji atala ya kembanzi awa fora shosi ma amelu mbanzi lona ga nyango wondo na ba alo ma melu imban yedon sain so ranji isu ke sanki boda ga tuke Bon suyaji ama melu lonada nyang wawa jan zai zoten alo ma melu da sike suke sanki o da ka tuke o ndo yo ngake so ya ja asuyan zaidan before un zaidan you with the mata so un fonja ba ayo da ayo ya da pe da ba atalia ba ben ji juwa ki ben ji ju ja atalia ba ne yin ju ja da pe na suje no Fabe fon, fabe muro, yiren so. Veise fon, veise muro, yiren so. Kuwi wiyaven, atara wituven.
So I know get plenty things and for talk about this. This one are just evidence for showing I say the AMBA terrorists now the enemies of the Anglophone population. They the target now the civilians them. They the target now the culture. They the target now the progress for the Anglophones them. And the Cameroon government, they protect the Anglophone civilians, protect the Anglophone culture, protect the insult people, their traditions, their properties, their livelihoods, and everything where they insult people they like them. The Cameroon government, they protect them, while the ambassador terrorists, they only they out there now for destroy. And no need for even elaborate on that. Una go see the examples and the evidence for ourselves. So now all that will bring up for una a very short update about what will go on. So then go so festival it go on.